fortune. Keep them amazed as I lost them. Ain't nothing free when it's awesome. Come with me cause I'm bossing. Putting these beats in the coffin. Pinned to the bits I'm outcrossing. Pray for my downfall too often. Hoping I sing but I'm floating. You niggas barely be coasting. Look for the day that I let up shit. You niggas gotta be joking. Smoke that I'm talking be broken. Smell like a skunk that's that rodent. Bitch be too clean, don't make no sense. Pay for a cat, baby, no sense. I'm living life with no regrets. This shit don't come with no reset. So I won't get away with a big check. See through these niggas is big debts. I get them all wiped out. Just with a point and an index. Talk like they built for tough. Until these niggas get chin checked. They say I'm keeping all I got.
Hey. Now we sound like Indians.
Now we sound like Indians.
But I look like one Pocahontas.
Hello, Pocahontas.
No. Mocha.
Hello.
Hello, no poca. No, it's just dry.
Hello.
I'm dry.
Mocha.
Anyway, what's up all my kings, queens, and in-betweens? What's the deal? What's going on with you all?
What it is.
What it's gonna be.
I'm so excited.
You excited?
Yes. I know y'all confused a little
like,
bit.
Wait, it's
like, what? Is it
Sunday.
Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? No, it's not Wednesday. It's Sunday.
It's
guys.
Sunday.
It's Sunday.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Huh.
And we got a new
Namaste.
fucking gig.
Did
I'm
we get
excited.
a bag?
We got another bag.
Your pockets been looking real heavy, brother.
I'm telling you, I got suitcases that you have the bag, boy.
Oh my God, my luggage is heavy, darling.
Hello.
Oh.
Listen, we should have played bag lady.
Okay, because my bag is hurt.
But now,
no,
it's so exciting. Like, we got so much stuff coming up.
It's a lot.
We got so much stuff that's happened. Today is the premiere.
The premiere
of The Royal Couch.
The Royal Couch
with who?
Key
and King.
Key
and King. Key and King. Key and King. Key and King. Key and King.
Come on. Ooh.
Presents. Oh, you thought it was over, but it presents the G Status ATL Hustle after show review.
Show review, baby, because there's some shit to talk about.
There's some shit to talk about. And I know y'all all just saw the G Status episode 2. Oh my God, it was intense.
Yes, and there's some cutie patooties on there.
There's a lot of cutie patooties.
I like it. They all doing something with themselves.
They doing a lot of stuff. That's
but
what I like to see. Us gay people doing a lot.
Right.
Let's go.
But make sure you emphasize on a lot, because just because they doing a whole bunch of business, it's a whole bunch of business going on.
There is a whole bunch of business.
Okay, well, we getting into it.
So, yes. So, today is the premiere. So, since we started episode 2, we're going to go over episode 1 really quickly. And we're going to... Yeah, episode 1 really quickly. And we have a special guest for you today. Yes. I'm excited.
Say it. Come on, I'm ready.
She is one of my favorites.
Come on.
Push through, sis. Fabulous. He is gorgeous. He is from New York. Grayson.
Boogie down.
Yes, up north.
Hello.
You feel me? Grayson, Atlanta, shutting it down. Let me know what it is.
Doing it up. And looking fabulous at it.
Milan Jadda. Yes.
Yes.
One of the cast stars of G Status. He was pretty much on the whole episode today, if you saw.
Pretty with a punch.
I mean, he did his thing. I love it. I love it.
Real life.
Like, she gave me so much New York, I live.
But was very poised.
At all times. That's
composure was kept until we'll talk about it.
But it doesn't need to be kept no more.
Okay, meow.
Hello?
Okay.
So let's get into it.
Get into it.
So we're going to go with... 2 weeks ago, which is every other Sunday, guys, keep in mind, today was episode 2. 2 weeks ago aired episode 1 where it premiered G Status, ATL Hustle. And what it did was, we got introduced to, opened up with introducing with Sherrod and Jamel.
Mm-hmm.
And they were having their little conversation about
really
it at the table. Right. And it was a really positive conversation because what they didn't get to yet, that they get to later in the show, was what Sherrod was kind of saying. How do you get out of your past, getting into a new field? So, what do you feel about that?
So let's get into it, because some people, just in case you just catching on, back in the back in the day, Sherrod actually did some adult films.
So, yeah.
He's coming into this place where he's like, I can do both. I can do this and I can do that. He just wants to do everything. He's an entrepreneur. He's living his life. But because he did the pornography, it's cutting at him. It's knitting at him. And you know, it's real life. But thankfully, he got people around him. So far, what we've seen, Tramel and them, they're telling him, you know, this is going to follow you. It really is.
And I think it is going to follow you because that's an industry where it's really popular within
is.
our industry.
Correct.
You feel what I'm saying? And within our society, period, in the gay world. And I don't think but my whole thing is, I feel like everyone's looking at it like, oh, that was a downfall or that was a situation where it was a problem. I don't think that's a problem because you are a professional. You are getting paid legally. You know what I'm saying? That is your profession. And for everybody that's talking, it's not like to say we don't watch it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So regardless if it's you or this person or whatever case may be, that is a profession where I don't feel like you should be looked down upon because you are doing porn and all that.
Well, first of all, how you going to look down anyway? Because half of y'all watch the shit and be right there touching your little pee-pees every in the middle of the night. I know I done seen Mr. Fiji. Hello. Everybody don't like water, but honey.
Hello?
Don't play like y'all ain't watch it. So what you mad for? Let that boy live his life.
Problem.
I think he live, baby, live.
I don't think it's a problem, and I just think that for him, you know, going off of that first scene where they were at the table, I agree with Tramel where he was stating like, okay, let's just move on, like because that's gonna hit you every time, no matter where you at, no matter how far you go up. You feel me? That's always going to follow you. That's something that's always going to say, hey, but you did this. Hey, but you did this. But I feel like if you own up to it, and I feel like that's what Tramel was trying to say, just own up to it. It is what it is, and just keep going. You
Look at Cardi. She said she went from a pole to a bag, baby. I ain't even mad.
It is what it is.
Okay.
You feel me? So so then we meet Sherrod, who is, ex-porn, trying to get into the model. He's acting and stuff like that. He was in About Him, and he was doing all the stuff like that. Then we get Tramel, who's like, the socialite. He's the party planner. He gets the things going on.
Can you hurry up? Can we get the cover? Can we just get the cover?
Who else did we meet? Okay, so then we get into
I just told you.
Charlie
yes.
Exile.
Okay, let's talk. Charlie Exile, yes. I'll get into him. He got a song. He got a couple of songs.
He got a couple of songs, yeah.
He's in the trailer.
Not My Girl.
Soundtrack.
And Pussy Cunt. Pussy Cunt.
Yes. He's fucking it up.
Pussy
Cunt.
Was
really getting.
No, it was dope. I mean, he's a
dope
musician.
But you know what? Charlie was a little, he sat with his friends in that one scene and was talking about Sherrod.
Well, and it's because I feel like, he doesn't, like he said, that he doesn't know. So with the scene was set up, he was sitting with his two friends, and they were talking about, because it was in the blogs. Right. A clip went up of it in the blogs, and in the blogs it had stated like, Sherrod, blah, 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 aka Fiji, was doing the porn and had the clips of him. So he was kind of in shock of it, like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching, whatever the case may be, but
how shocked could you be? Because if you go to the next scene, which is the party, you brought it up.
Well, he brought it up because he was like, oh, this is a person I know. This is someone I'm filming with. So let me, because who am I really filming with?
But do you feel like that was an appropriate place to do that?
I mean, I feel like it was a messy, but at the same time, a real situation. I mean, it was like, when would we talk about this? And at the same time,
it's another time around the corner.
This is an event. Do you know this is going on? Do you know this?
Okay, I can get that. I get that, Charlie. I'm not saying you was wrong, baby, because But anyway.
So after that scene, it goes. We kind of fast forward into Sherrod's. I mean, actually, is when we meet
Sir.
True.
Oh yes, True Fine with his debonair self. Such a chocolate little man. Yeah,
True Fine. Who was he talking to in that thing?
Fine. Let me get my notes here. Hold on.
Adrian.
Yeah.
It was Adrian. We meet Adrian, who's a guest star, and then we meet True Fine.
Fashion
stylist, and doing all this stuff. He does a lot, whatever. And so they link up to talk about, I guess, meeting up at the party or whatever. But that was nothing. And I feel like True Fine was really trying to be shady in that moment. Because,
you think so?
Or yeah, he was, because he was trying to be like,
I think that's
why was I even here for this whack ass conversation?
I think that's his judge though. You know how you meet those people that they shady but they not like they just that's how they talk like yeah.
Yeah, see it was messy, see?
You think it was messy? Okay,
Yeah.
well, I be trying to give folks the benefit of that because I'm a shady bitch my damn self. I could plant a couple palm trees every now and again, but I don't mean nothing.
It was cute for the moment, but it was for the scene. But because at the same time, I was thinking the same thing. Like, why are they even here? Like, I don't understand what this conversation is about and stuff like that. But I understand that they got to introduce people. You know what I mean? They got to introduce the vibes, whatever the case may be.
And it's the storyline.
And it's the storyline, right? Like, so we fast forward to the main part where
I can't beat the heat, honey. My face is beat though. Excuse me, one moment.
We fast forward to Sherrod's party, his event, which is a networking event at his house, where we're gonna get to the tea about the whole house thing on episode 2 with Milan later. So that's gonna be cute for the tea about the house, whatever. But he had a networking event at the house, Sherrod, and Sherrod was
real life.
He came in and it was pretty much a good event. People was coming out. True Fine was up to the side. True Fine, his bougie self was all up to the other side. Like, girl, I don't know what type of party this is, but this is not my type of party.
But aren't they? They're just meeting each other too.
A lot of them just meeting each other, getting with each other. Also, at the parties where we meet Corday. The singer.
Yes, Corday is fabulous, y'all. He's so gorgeous.
He's fine, yes.
He's really... Don't say he's fine. He's gorgeous. You think he's fine?
He's fine. I mean, it is what it is. I love my man, but he's fine.
He's fine.
You know what I mean? Like, he's
Corday is a cute little chipmunk. I love you, Corday.
Yes, he's dope. He's a dope musician. He sings. He's open for the best of them. Sammy and Yo Gotti and stuff like that. He's been on the same stage.
But
so
all the
that's
people
dope.
got a little storyline because they say everybody wants Corday.
For times, we're talking about G Status, ATL Hustle. Episode 2 aired today, but we're giving it episode 1 since this is our premiere show. So G Status. Make sure y'all go check that out. Subscribe on YouTube.
Share.
G Status, ATL Hustle. If y'all haven't watched episode 2 or episode 1, matter of fact, make sure y'all go watch that on YouTube. It's on now. It is so good.
All our royals, if you're on our group page or our fan page, it's there. All the information you need. Click away. You do not want to miss what's going on because these lovely individuals have a lot going on.
Yeah, they have a lot going on.
Yes.
So not only do we meet Corday, we meet Akeem.
Yes.
Akeem. Chasing Atlanta.
He's
Akeem, he's on Trade, Chasing Atlanta. And Chasing Atlanta just aired out. If y'all watched the Royal Couch, which I know y'all do.
Okay.
We had Q. from the Royal from Chasing Atlanta and stuff like that. So he's off of that. He's off of that web series, which is a dope ass web series.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So we got Sir Akeem that was on here. Of course, saying that he's not starting trouble, but I don't know. That's all I've seen is trouble right now.
King, what is you doing?
What's going on?
Talk to us, boo. We need to have you on the show so we can get the judge. Like, I don't know, boo. You say you don't want to be this person, but you looking like it, daddy. What's that?
Yes, I mean messy because he didn't have to bring up that thing, and I understand with him getting the text message through the conversation. So what happened was, guys, is they're talking about. So we're gonna fast forward to Sherrod's party. They're all in the kitchen, and Yabu Charlie Exile brings up to Sherrod like, "Hey, do you know that your porn is in the blogs right now?" And Sherrod's like, "Oh, well, why are you going to bring that up right here, right now at this party? I'm trying to move past that, blah, blah, blah." So it becomes a little topic where they all discussing it in the room, whatever. And Corday's there, Zafar's there, but they really don't introduce Zafar to episode 2, so we'll get into that. But Zafar, Akeem, Charlie, they all there, and Akeem comes in and it's like, "Hey, what are y'all talking about?" and stuff like that, and they tell, what video? Oh, y'all talking about his porn? And then he makes this whole thing, like gives his brother speech. Don't worry about it. If you do porn, then do porn. You don't got to explain shit to nobody.
It was like he was a porn activist. Like, what are you doing?
But
leave him alone.
In that same sentence, he was like, "Oh, but I got this clip of the porn. Do y'all want to see?"
Look, ready.
Like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
What are you doing?
So I'm like,
what is you doing?
And then he's trying to say he's not being messy. So Sherrod gets mad, walks out, and like storms out.
But I think he handles it well because you get a lot of ratchet shit on TV, and he could have popped off with a screen and everything. You know, he really did. He said, you know what? I'm mad. Went on outside, got him a little breather. Continue.
And had to get the breather. And when they came back out of the conversation, you know, King does his thing where he apologizes. Oh,
Right.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. Blah, 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 blah. Boom. So that's how it ends. That's episode 1. So, boom, you already know I'm hooked.
Okay.
You feel me? It's giving me all of that already.
And it's really not a bad show. Like, you really expect to go on and see soft porn. Let's keep it real. That's what they're giving
that's
with the
what
web series
are.
And no storyline, no nothing. It's like these young people.
And they're working. On top of the drama, they're working.
They
and
are
you
real
see these are real
entrepreneurs.
people doing really things. You feel
So
me?
I'm hooked, he's hooked, and here we go.
Yeah, so
episode 2. Okay.
Episode 2.
G status motherfucking baby. Let's get it rocking and popping. What's up?
Episode 2.
We meet who?
We meet
Who?
our special guest.
Yes.
Milan Jadda. And she came through, boo. She
through.
came
Kick
fucking through. And
Bow.
became, from what I think, and I just don't want to be biased because she have her on the show and she's our first guest, but I feel like she just became the star of the show. And I say
Sparkles
that,
and
I say that because it's a thing about having a genuine judge about yourself. What was he trying to do, bringing up the porn divas? Because they were throwing shade. He was curving that shit, though. Yes, yeah, he was curving it, and that what was good about Sherrod. Ooh. But
meanwhile, back to what we were talking about.
so you know, she came through, and she's just real with hers. There's no facade. There's no you're gonna get it and you're gonna get it.
And she like, for what? She's only been there 24 hours. She don't know y'all, so she's expressing herself. You know, she's speaking her mind, letting everybody know what's good. The information that she received. She's not going around being shady, but she's saying, I have heard, I did read, I did see, but she's not pinpointing these niggas like, oh, you did this, you did that. This is what I know, and I'm going to keep you where you at, and I'm going to rock with you for right now. Like, she ain't shaded nobody. She came in looking good, her bundle sitting. I felt you, Ma. Go for it. I ain't mad.
She sat everywhere to me, bitch.
Okay.
And nobody was sitting with you.
I am
and it
not
started
mad.
off with her coming into the party.
Right.
And which was I'm guessing later on, I guess right after all of that hostility happened, is where she comes into it, because you know she even made a comment like, "What's the tea?" or whatever case may be. But anyway, she came in and introduced herself, and that was like she said she wasn't even in Atlanta for 24 hours at that time. You know
and
what I'm
being,
saying?
you
and
know,
already in the main scene,
you could have been real stank, you know, the stereotypical,
and had the right to be.
right, but didn't. Humbleina, I'm with it.
Milan, is your phone landscape? Make sure your phone is landscape so you can add us in, please. If you see the add in button, make sure it's landscape so we can start talking about this. I'm excited to have you on, boo boo.
I want to see what that hair looks like.
Yes. So we also get introduced to Zafar more, and we figure out that Zafar is an exotic dancer
from Raleigh, North
From
Carolina.
Raleigh, North Carolina. Yeah, Raleigh, whatever.
Hair model.
Sorry, guys. A little side note. Shout out to Miss Potent.
Hey, baby.
Track coming soon.
Miss
Featuring Miss
Potent.
Potent. It's
Midnight.
gonna be lit. Video coming soon. It's gonna be everything.
We love you,
Bounce
bro.
that. But
went to school for cosmetology from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yes.
He's model.
He does a lot of things.
Like, he's on it. He says he's the it boy in Atlanta, honey. He said he's the it boy, so
Yeah, he said
we
he's
gonna
that
find
guy.
out.
He's book galore. I mean, when
He got a cute little toot body now.
yeah. No, he's cute.
He's a pocket-sized
He's
dancer,
definitely
baby.
cute,
I
so.
like them type. You put them in your pocket and give them gummy bears.
And I'm glad that he's not like that little,
like gummy bears.
the whole really bougie type, because a lot of the entertainers that, we know from, we booked a lot of them and stuff, they're really like uptight and bougie, no names.
He's regular, chillmatic. Very, like, for real.
Yes, definitely so.
There we go. So what we're doing right now, for those who have not watched The Royal Couch, which if you haven't, you crazy. We're trying to add in Miss Mulan through the Facebook Live here. So give us 2.5. We're going to keep chitting and chatting as we do. But while we're here, what did y'all think? Anybody who watched episode 1 so far, let us know what y'all thinking, what's going on. Give us something to talk about, because we got a lot. For real. The show is banging.
Milan, I see you here. You need to be landscape. Hopefully your landscape. What you need to do, exit out of Facebook, come back into it, come back into the live on your phone landscape already, and it should fix out there because I see you, but it's not letting me add you in for some reason. But
So
yeah.
let's go back to Sherrod because in episode 2, you know, they had that conversation Sherrod brought two of his friends, Chris and Gary. Remember that table? And like I said, to me, when you watch web series now that involve the LGBT, it's a lot of negativity, it's a lot of soft porn. You don't get a lot of, you know, support. But what his friends was telling him while he was discussing, like Sherrod said, he don't mind, like he don't think it's a problem with him thinking, oh, I can do this and act at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But his friend was telling him, like, yo, if that's what you want to do, baby, do you. Like, live your life, but just realize it's, you know, that's gonna follow you. And live your life. Accept it.
And I understand that.
And I thought that was dope. Did you not? Because it could have been a whole negative, like, oh, bitch, you do this, you do that, real phony. But as you watch the scene, you see, you know, they show you the aftermath and this and that third. There was no kikiing about it, except for that, you know. We'll talk about that later.
That's the little Porsche thing.
Right, the Porsche thing. But I thought that was dope. Did you not?
No, I did, and it was constructive criticism.
Right, that was
like it was what it was, you know, don't worry about what the world is doing to you. Don't let nobody put you down. As long as you achieve your goals and do what you got to do.
Fight
and
for
then what
shit.
the other one said is, well, if you don't want to be looked in that way, then you can't proceed. You can't show yourself in that way. So if you're showing provocative pictures and doing stuff like that and advertising yourself in such a way, then that's what people are going to see you as. So if you see yourself. If you are a model, then have more clothes on instead of being more naked. You know what I mean? Whatever the case. You're not saying that you can't be, but if you want to get out of that porn light, then maybe underwear modeling shouldn't be what your go-to is.
Because you don't want to, you know, just like we see things, it just clicks back to something else we know of. You know what I mean? So like, oh, he ain't got no drawers on. First thing I'm thinking about, that's the only reason I'm saying it. I'm not saying to be shady, but baby, I do remember it's been a couple late nights.
Hello? I mean, and it is what it is. I feel like own it. And I feel like if you own it, nobody own it. Hey!
Let me tell you, before I even do the introduction, I'm going to get my fandom out. Let me get my fandom out real quick before we get all professional and stuff. I live for you, Dollface. I live. You better fuck it up. You better fuck it up. Go ahead.
You better fuck it up. What?
What's up?
Yes, it is the one and only Milan Jadda.
Hello.
In the building.
Hello. Can she say? Let her say it.
Go ahead. I love how you say your name. Say your name for us.
Milan Jadda.
Yeah. Hello. Jadda, darling.
You say it like it's like a designer, girl.
Yeah.
It's not Jada. I
Hello.
have a lot of haters and annoying people saying, "Oh, he trying to say his name like it's more fancy than it is." You know, it's not Jada. It's Jada. No, Jada is spelled Jada. Jadda is spelled Jada.
Hello.
Okay.
Word.
Ta-da, bitch.
Ta-da. Jadda. Hello.
Okay.
I love you.
Well, tell everybody where they can find you at, baby. Your social media.
Yes, you can follow me at Milan Jadda. That's MILAN JADDA. You can, if you can Google me, you probably could find me on everything. So.
Hello.
Yes,
I know Google bitches. We Google bitches.
It's Google's easy.
Google's easy.
Okay, we got Milan all the way from New York. How did we get her to Atlanta? What happened?
So the producer's Jaw and KL Allen, really great guys. They've done an amazing job on the show. You know, they contacted me and they were like, you know, we've been watching you for a while, and you know, we would love to have you in Atlanta on this show. And I was like, well, that's great, because I actually have family in Atlanta, and I was actually in the, you know, process of transferring myself from like fashion and the whole scene and being out in New York to like the music scene. I actually been singing for years, and I've, you know, been trying to pursue a music career, but I don't know. I felt like I needed to approach the situation a bit differently, but I think I'm happy with the way, you know, that I finally have gotten here. But yeah, Ja and KL, you know, they loved me. They wanted me to come out. I flew out right away. They were so nice. And that was actually really my first day. Like, that was my first day in Atlanta. that was my, I met all those new people. I just walked into a random group. It's all real.
Right.
And you handled well.
There's no acting, I promise. It's like literally I walked in the freaking room in a group of people I did not know and just like introduced myself, and that's literally how it went. But it was a really great experience. Like some people I met were pretty great and others were yeah.
I saw the Bronx.
Hello.
Hi.
That walkthrough.
Hey.
Wait.
Like,
Okay, hello.
That walkthrough was everything, though.
Yeah.
When he first started, that walkthrough was everything. I was like, yes, you better push through.
Okay.
You better push through.
I said,
and
she's
no.
not giving me city like even when we did your promo when you was like, oh, that her.
My whole thing is,
stuff.
Wait. You know a boss. The thing is, you got that boss era, and the whole thing is that stamina. So you walked in like if it was your party.
Right.
You hear me?
Right.
And everybody looked at you like, who is this? Who is this? You feel what I'm saying? And that's how you start. Hello, you better show them New York. You feel me? I was like, you better show them.
So we got you to Atlanta. Now let's run back because you was like the producer's job. They was like, oh, we've been watching you for a minute. Why would they be watching you? Let everybody know what you were doing before G-Status.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. So when I was in New York, basically all I really did was, it's kind of like cliche, like socialite stuff, like Fashion Week, I've been to a billion shows, Hamptons, magazines, styling, celebrity events. That's kind of my thing. Like I like to be in the spotlight a lot. Like I like the attention, the paparazzi, that feeling, that rush. I love that.
Would I be wrong to say you're the gay Paris Hilton?
Oh my God. Well, I think I'm a bit more intellectually, stimulated.
Well, first off, don't sleep on Paris. Paris, that's a facade.
And plus she's a racist. She's kind of a racist, so I wouldn't,
Kim K?
Paris, but Kim K, okay, we're getting there. That's
okay, Kimmy. I'm with it, Kimmy Milan. That has nothing to it. Kimmy Milan. I like it.
I saw a comment tonight, like, oh my God, they were like, does Milan's voice kind of sound like Kim K's? And I was like, oh my God, does it?
Oh my God.
Okay, Milan. What does Milan do when she's not on the show? What do you do to wind down? You chill out.
Especially right now, I've been recording my EP. So
okay.
Some music.
I'm excited.
Soon. I'm dropping 2 singles very soon, and I'm not gonna say any dates. But so you're gonna see some videos and some things. It's gonna be really cute. You're gonna be really excited, and it's gonna be a cute little look. I can't wait.
You already do that anyway, so that's not gonna be positive. We ready for that.
Okay, so I know you're not gonna tell no secrets, but can you give us a hint on what kind of music you do? Like what?
Yes. Yeah. So I've always been considered, I guess, I never wanted to be stuck in any boxes. I wanted to definitely, put myself out there and do different genres of music. R&B is my home. Obviously, Mary J. Blige, Keisha Cole, Whitney Houston, but then I'm gonna also give you those Ariana Grande moments. I'm gonna give you those, those high notes, those, whoa, like, yeah, baby, she can sing.
What are those?
She can sing.
Okay.
What are those? Okay. That's cute or whatever. I'm with it.
Okay.
I'm with it.
Yes.
So,
where you going? Go ahead. Because I can go all day because this is my name. I'm in love. Look, I am in love with you.
Look, we're going to get back. We're going to get back into you, but I want to kind of get back into the show. So let's steer. So, we were talking about, we had our...
Look, right.
Okay, first off, we talked about episode 1. What was your feel on episode 1 since you really didn't come into episode 2? So when you watched episode 1, what was your feel watching it?
It was just giving, charade show. It was giving porn. Right. Everybody took porn. I'm like, out here, like in New York, people don't really give a shit what you did. You know what I'm saying? You could have done porn. You could have done anything, basically, and they would still try to give you like that first impression type of thing. But out here, I've seen so much, backlash. And I'm just like, why do people care so much? I don't care. Charade is dope. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
right.
seen one of his videos, you know,
Oh,
but
speak, sis. It's okay, right, sis?
you know,
It's okay.
we all love porn. What's the problem? What's the problem?
Hello?
Like you, like mind your business. So all these little catty and all the, I'm not with all of that. So me and Shirai clicked pretty quick. You know what I'm saying? But
That's what's up.
you know, for the overall first episode, I think, you know, I don't know. I feel like it was cute. I love Charlie to death. You know what I'm saying?
Hold
Charlie.
on. Okay. Girl, I heard you the first time when you said it on the screen on the episode. You ain't got to keep repeating it. Okay.
Zafar, y'all already know how Zafar, you know, Zafar is just my baby. It's so, you know. But everybody else, you know.
Yo. No, she did not do that.
Yes, she did. I'm about to go late in the bed with her and be like, yes, best friend, let's paint toenails.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, first off, this is my best friend, my brother, my everything.
I love you guys. Oh my God.
Let me tell you something.
No.
You doing that right now?
You have no idea.
You doing that right now just put me in that mind frame of it. I swear to God, that was everything he would like.
And like I told him, like I don't do like reality shows. I'm I chill. I'm an artsy type person, draw my little pictures, tear up stuff, arts and crafts. So when he gets me into stuff, I get into it, and I don't never have nobody to connect with. And when you push through, baby,
I'm trying to represent. I'm trying to represent for us.
Yes, please do. Please do. Please do. And you did. And you do. Okay.
So let's talk about it. So what was your feeling? So you walk through the episode, the first scene is you walking through, you meet them, you're in that kitchen. So I'm assuming that's after the whole Akeem and Sharad thing, right?
It is. You're absolutely right. Yeah, it is.
Okay. All right. So what is that mood in there? That was it like right after, or what was that, like hours later, or what was going on with there?
That I honestly don't know. When I walked in, half the people that you saw in the first, like, you know, few minutes of that scene, they weren't there. So if you like really pay attention, they weren't even there. So it was a little bit after. It was a bit, you know, after that all happened. What I walked into was complete peace. I didn't even think that anybody had beef. You know, like it was like if it was like a weird thing in the room. Like it was like, okay, what's going on? There's something in the air, but at the same time, everybody was still cool. Nobody said anything crazy, so I just didn't think anything of it until after, which is gonna be probably like next episode. Woo!
We gonna get there. I'm waiting. We gonna get there.
So you know, so you're meeting Sharad, and I'm sure you just saw the episode, right?
Yes, I did.
So you're meeting Sharad, so you've seen the commentary and like the confessional side.
Right.
So you see what he's saying in the confessional, and you see what he's actually saying to you. What is that standpoint? Because he was really like, "Who is this? Why you at my party?" type of thing.
Right. I feel like, you know.
Go ahead, girl.
I'm pretty confident when it comes to like my looks. So I'm not really like, you know, like, oh, you know, and he's talking about, you know, oh, glued on wig. Oh, baby, that wig was glued on. I'm like, baby, I don't use glue. Okay, it's gel. It just acts as glue. And it's doing its job. That's not my fault.
Yeah, it's got to be.
But at the same time, I'm like, you know,
I live for her.
When I looked at him, I was like, it's another one of these boys, you know, trying to pretend to be Trey, but really, you're more bottom than I am. You feel what I'm saying? So we shouldn't ever go there.
Right, because we definitely saw the videos.
Don't ever try to portray. I don't like when people portray themselves as something that they're not. It's like, you just be yourself. Like, what's the problem? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what's the problem? Just be yourself. Like, why do we all have to act so different to make each other like each other? Like, what?
For what?
No, I don't have time. I don't do stuff like that. So
I don't do stuff like
that. I mean, she ended cute talking about something. Oh, she's fine though.
Okay.
Baby, what? Come on, baby. What was I giving? I didn't give you any meanness. I gave you nothing but sweet, you know, sensitive. You can trust me.
I love it.
Right.
You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
chillmatic. I'm not being bothered.
So what
I'm
could
here to chill.
you possibly say, you know, to make it seem like I'm some sort of crazy, you know, raw, you know, prissy,
Right.
I'm better than you monster? I didn't come in like that.
Because
a lot of other people came in like that. I didn't come in like that. I came in on some like, you know, I'm ready to meet everybody. You know, I'm giving everybody a chance. Nobody's being judged based on money, status, or anything like that. You know, I just wanted to meet everybody, and they just gave me like, I don't know, the energy was crazy.
Corday definitely came in like, what is this?
Right. Talk to us. Don't do that.
Is that secret information or what's going on with that?
And she gave a hair flick, so you know. Talk.
Y'all going to see?
Oh, we gonna see? What?
It's probably gonna be an episode. Is it gonna be episode 3? I'm not sure. I haven't seen any of these episodes. I'm watching them with you guys, but
Okay, so
just waiting for that Corday one because people keep asking me about Corday.
Okay, so I'm not gonna ask you about Corday. I'm gonna ask you about King, because we were just talking about how they showed the confessional scenes of how everybody met everybody. And the things that he said on that confessional, I wasn't with. I'm just gonna be real. Like, how did you feel? And let's get into that.
And not saying
about me
at the end of the show, but came in the beginning of the show where he was still talking about the whole charade thing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, okay,
right.
I couldn't stop. I'm gonna be quite frank with you. I couldn't stop laughing. I was laughing so hard, but at the same time, he was messy. Baby, I got the video. What?
Right.
You was just defending, and now you got what? So I don't know. Akeem, I mean, there's always gonna be a Jackie Christie. You know what I'm saying on the show. There's always gonna be that crazy one.
I hear. You're right.
But at the same time, means well at the end, but just has those slip ups. You know what I'm saying? That's Jackie Christie. Am I the only one? Jackie?
No. I love her because you know what? Now that you compared the two, now I see it all the way. Because I watch Basketball Wives myself, so I definitely see it. I love it too, and I love Jackie Christie though.
Right.
And you know, I feel like he's
just a little off.
Akeem is the type that he has to grow on you, and you know
he does.
I apologize to the trade series, but I haven't watched it, which I'm going to watch it soon. But I haven't watched the trade series. But I know he's been in this industry for a long time, so I haven't followed him throughout these. I just started in Chasing Atlanta,
and there was a lot going on.
And there was a lot to do, and he came on this show talking about. From episode 1, I'm bigger, better, and I feel like you're doing the same thing you was doing because what you did to Montreal is what you're doing to Sherrod almost.
Right. But shout out to Kim, you know, you got your 1 million views and stuff. Congratulations.
So yeah, so let's go after that. We go to the trade event. They got the 1 million views.
Right.
It's Adrian's event, and you're there, and they're talking, and Akeem walks in and Sherrod goes, and then they show a little clip of you like, what's going on? Because at that point, you still didn't know about the whole incident at the party, right? So what was that about? Talk about that.
I was standing there, and we were dancing around. It was cute. And then I saw, you know, Akeem walk in, and I'm like, Cyclops? Who's this? With the glasses, who that? And they were like, that's Akeem from the event. And I was like, oh, right. And I was like, that's Akeem from the event, you know? And they're like, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, cool. And then I see Sherrod's face, and I'm like, you know, what's happening? I sense, you know, some sort of energy here. And then all of a sudden, you know, a few minutes pass, and then they both go outside and start talking. So I'm like, I didn't even know what that was. I was like, what? Like, this is my first time even like knowing that they had beef. But I heard some things about the reunion. Like when the reunion comes, there's gonna be receipts. And with Akeem, I didn't even know Akeem had problems with other people besides me. So it's like a surprise to me. Like I didn't even know. So
I know he actually.
It's literally we're kept the dark. We don't know about everything, you know. Like,
Oh, okay, makes sense now.
I don't know about everybody's business. I just know about some of mine and some of somebody else. This reunion.
I just feel like, you know, I really want Akeem on the show because I got a lot of questions to ask him. So hopefully we can get him for maybe episode 3 or so. For episode 3. So I'll talk to Ja and see if he could get us for Akeem on the show.
Because y'all conversation at that table, and I want to say conversation on your behalf.
We're
not gonna go that far
not yet.
I'm
Not
ready.
yet. We're in the middle of the show yet.
Because that's when you hate me, baby.
He was messy.
Very.
Even at the event where he was talking about Q that from Chasing Atlanta.
With them tired ass braids.
Talking about tired ass braids. Look at my fan, and stuff like that.
He said it, girl, not me.
Like, I'm like, wow. Like, I was like, damn, why is he so like messy? And
then the way the conversation went between Sherrod and his confessional, like, you talking shit, just like you said, you're talking shit, but you apologizing at the same time. Bitch, what you doing, King? Boo, what is you doing, King? Baby, you need a hug.
We're gonna get Akeem on the next episode.
What's the problem?
We need Akeem on.
Akeem is also like, I don't want to like, and I'm not this type of person. I don't want to say something in the public that can be misconstrued. But at the same time, I do think that Akeem, you know, drinks a little bit heavy, you know, when these situations are arising. And I feel like that is the main, you know, starting point of these problems. So, Akeem, I love you. We made up.
And you know, it's we can go into the situation.
Right, because he's going to watch it. But I understand.
We can go into the situation at the table because
it's not bad.
My mom really genuinely said that. Like, okay, I get it. Like, you got a lot to say. You under the influence. I'm going to let you have this moment. You got to change.
And Safar even was saying, like, he is really lit. And he's, like, really, really, really drunk right now.
Well, and then I'm sure, like, in the next scene, he definitely disrespects me on a different level. And you're going to see that. And it kind of made me think twice about, you know, really who he was. People have definitely told me to steer clear of Akeem for certain reasons. You know, I try to give everybody a chance, but, you know, the things that he says, it's just like, it's like borderline, like, whoa, like, it's like really offensive. So I don't know. You guys are going to see. You guys are going to definitely see, you know, his shenanigans. I don't know. I'm gonna zip my lips. I think I've said too much. I don't know.
No, you did. You're doing great. I just want to get into this confessional that you did. I just want to know if you was reliving that moment when you was like in the camera, like I'm on the block, like my dude, what you want? Was you feeling it? I need to know because you took me. That's when you had me. I was like, "That is babe. I'm in love."
No, sitting there like, and where I'm from, like staring at somebody and putting your hands in and putting your body in their personal space can get you pops. You can get.
Oh,
pops.
I know. I'm from Jersey, boo boo. I know how we do.
Oh, you from Jersey? What part of Jersey you from?
I'm from North New Jersey.
North.
Oh God, you from North?
Yeah, so you know we throw the hands.
Okay.
Oh, I know where you're from. But no, like you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with how you approach people, you know, and especially like up north. Like we don't play that. All that hands and touching and my fingers. Don't put your fingers in my face. You put your fingers in my face, that means you want to fight. You want to fight? We can fight. Like, what's good? What's the problem? You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't put.
First off, you was this close, and you like
poised.
I mean, you like gave me everything.
That was just
you gave me so New York. You gave me so New York, and even when you was in your confession, like, if you put me out of character, I'm gonna be out of character. Yes. Like that was everything.
But my thing is, I applaud you even more because you know, just like you said, from where you from and what your surroundings and how you grew up, that your norm is to pop, and you did not. You did not. You was very poised. You spoke. You didn't get out of. To me, you didn't get out of character. To me, you didn't get out of character. For real, because I feel like your character would have really gone through his damn head.
for myself, I got a character. That's why I was
And
like,
I understand that though. I can understand you feeling like that, but to the audience, we saw that you was reserved. Like it wasn't like a you know how you like you stand back like, oh, I'm a scared reserve. It was like
listen,
like,
I'm telling you.
stop. I was like, Akeem, stop because she gonna fuck you up.
Right,
like,
leave it alone, bro.
like
Leave it
just
alone.
stop. Like,
You
cause
said Chance.
is serious
Hello?
right now. Like, cause I
Right.
saw it in your tone,
The posture.
in your posture.
Like,
you were serious now. Like, what's up?
Hello?
hello?
Hello? And we
What's
can handle
going
it.
Hair swinging. And when she did the flip, that was everything.
The
I was
flip,
like,
yes.
Right.
And look, I enjoy your personality. I love what you're doing. You are a great light on the show, and I can really tell you from outside looking in, for guys like myself, I'm very androgynous. I like to be pretty. It is what it is. If you don't like it, bye. I don't care. So you might catch me with a do-rag on tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm cute. It don't matter. And I appreciate you coming on the show because you could have been one of the ratchet ones. You could have been one of the stank ones. But you came through like, I'm here to enjoy and love and live.
That's
here
right.
I am.
That's
I'm
all I
giving
want
you
to
a chance.
do. That's
You
all
could
I
have
want to
popped
do.
off on Keem and showed a whole nasty life, but you did not do such a thing. And I really, really appreciate that because guys like us do get a bad name. Like, oh, they automatically gonna pop up. They're gonna be sissies, this and that. No. Milan put her motherfucking dukes up and said, what up? I said you're good. I appreciate that. I really do.
Well, thank you. It's
Most
so
definitely.
nice to see that, you know, people are recognizing what I'm trying to do. I'm really trying to break the barrier with, you know, people, the stigmas that that are on us, you know what I'm saying? You know, femme guys, like, why is feminine being so bad? Like, just because I'm a man who's feminine, why is that bad? I don't understand. You know, I don't understand that. Like, people need to accept that there are different types of people in this world. And we all deserve the same amount of respect. We all deserve the same chance. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to show people. And I'm trying to show people also that I'm not a punk. So you could try it.
Okay.
But that's not what it's going to be.
Hello?
Yeah.
So getting into that real quickly, what is that like you being in the public eye and what is that being because again, and I only know from my brother, my best friend, what he may go through, but what is it like being in the public eye where it's more of a stigma just being gay? Like, cause you already have the gay boy, then you have the straight man, but it's like you're in between, like where it's like where Akeem was, I feel like was really disrespectful, where he was like, oh, look at him with the mustache and the hair, where he didn't understand. And I feel like even in our community, we don't even understand each other.
We don't.
And so, what is that like in the public eye, where you're being in the androgynous, world? Where is that? Is it hard? Is it where you have a lot of critics, you know what I mean? Do you have to really kind of keep yourself up because it is hard out there? Like, what is that like in the public eye?
Well, I would say for like New York, I feel like it's the best place to, like, if you can do this there, you can kind of do it anywhere because you just meet so many different types of people. There's a melting pot of people. So I like just, this is not, oh, I, sit here and do this for when I'm, on the internet or doing funny videos or whatever. It's like, this is my all the time. This is my going to work in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is my boss. Like I do computer stuff. I like, my old jobs, I was working in the office all the time, answering phones and kind of receptionist type stuff. So I was still wearing my badass, clothes, working furs, to working hair and makeup. I didn't care. And I just feel like in New York, like getting on the train, you have to get to work. So, people are staring at you and they're taking pictures of you, while you're standing there. It was really hard, but I feel like we are the most, if not anything else, we are the most brave people. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like you're wearing hair, you're living your truth. That's the thing. It's like, it's true. You really are living your truth. And it's beautiful to walk outside and be able to do that, not caring, what would happen.
Right.
Like, yes, it gets dangerous sometimes. Sometimes you have to fight. People think, oh, I want to go to fighting. I want to fight somebody because, you know, that's my natural place to go because I'm so ratchet. No, it's because I have to defend myself because nobody else is going to defend me.
Hello? That's real. No, that's real.
Oh, so I always keep that guard up. And that's why I come in with this, you know, I'm sweet, I'm fun, but I'll beat your ass. You know, it's kind of like, that's the thing, because people have to sometimes, I feel like, be warned what they're getting into. Like, I don't want to sit there and be like, oh, I'm such a sweet person. And then I just knock you and you're like, what happened?
Right.
I'm gonna give you some more, because I'm gonna be like, listen, you getting me there. You feel
Right.
me?
Hello.
Watch
You on the edge.
Watch your mouth, watch them hands, or we gonna have hands. That's kind of how I am. But you know, yeah, I'm just out here representing for all my, you know, gay, black, femme, beautiful with hair wearing,
Huh. Talk, sis.
melanin skin.
Talk, sis. I'm with it. I'm so with it. What do you have going on next besides, you know, G Status? Let us know what's going on, and then we're gonna let you go.
My music's about to be popping. I'm gonna do a small little tour. I'm gonna do a little European tour, and I'm gonna do a little American tour. So it's gonna be cute. I'm gonna split it
Let
up.
us know. We want.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're gonna see me a lot. Don't you
Look,
worry.
I'm gonna find you.
Let us know.
Don't let me be a stalker, because I really meant what I said. I really will come and chill, like paint toenails a bitch. We'll talk some shit, like what's goody.
And we can do that.
Let's.
And I want, yes, let us know. We'll be at that red carpet. Make sure we out there. You got to get our the Royal Clouds exclusive.
Okay.
Know. Whatever. But we
talk about my EP and everything and all that stuff when it comes out. So I would definitely.
Yes. Now we have this. Now we also have the Royal Couch with KYNG. That's Wednesdays at 10. We just got done with season 2. We're gonna start season 3 August 1st. So
hello.
Yeah, so shout out to season 3. I'm proud of that.
Need the babe on the couch.
And so we'll definitely have you on our other show, and you know, we promote and stuff like that, because that's what we do. We like to promote the music. We like to promote brands and the.
And anytime that you feel like you got something to say and you might be too busy, girl, hit me up and I'll put it online.
I will.
Let you know what's going on. Like, I'm really about that, because I really want to get into your judge. Like, you have no idea. It really was a dope sight to see you walk through that door and handle your business the way you did. It really was. And I'm truly a fan. Look, I'm so serious. Hit me up, let me know. If you want to get down on some get downs, I put some graphics up, promo some stuff, girl. I got you. Like, let's get it popping.
Text me.
Okay. So we will exchange all this information, but before I get your information,
I'll give him your number.
Before I get your information, let all your new fans, the fans that are watching now, your old fans, let them know where they can find you, what you're doing, and all that good stuff.
You can find me at Milan Jadda. That's MILANJADDA on Instagram. Instagram. I don't really use much. I mean, yeah.
Google.
I don't like
Google, huh?
You could just Google me. Like, what's the problem?
Like, what's the problem? Like, it's that easy. Click the little G.
But I love you guys. Thank you so much.
We love you. No, thank you. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. You're amazing. Continue doing your thing and continue inspiring. Honestly, continue just inspiring. And we'll definitely be, talking to you. We're friends now, so we in there.
Out, yes.
Look, listen, give me a little secret though. One more secret. What zhuzh are you giving? Because you like the type that's just not gonna give us the same thing every time we see you on this camera. What you got?
What you mean like my looks?
Yes, what you bringing?
I don't know. Like, I always try to keep it real fresh. So like, I don't know, under this little wig right here, I would take it off for you, but that's so crazy. But I have blonde hair, my eyebrows are blonde, as you can see. So it's I'm giving a model look, a little albino type, little something cute. You feel what I'm saying? Something different. But I'm actually working on another wig in another room right now. So
okay. And you do wigs too?
Oh, I make all my wigs. See, y'all gotta give me my props.
Yes.
I don't sell wigs or anything like that. I make my own. You know what I'm saying? And I think I do a good job. My little baby hairs, I cut all.
Let me tell you something. Milan Jadda is a brand. That is a brand. I can see that on my clothes. on my everything. I can see that everywhere. I can see me having a Milan Jadda chain.
Right.
Like I see that like as a high design fashion. So let me claim
we
it.
gonna start a whole group. I'm a Milan.
You shut the mouth.
I'm a Jadda.
Oh yeah! Yeah. Okay. We will. As y'all see, we have the beautiful
Mother Jadda.
Jadda online. She just gave us the judge about G Status, her life, and what she's got going on. Beautiful creature. I love this unicorn. We will see more of her in G Status. Like, subscribe, share.
July 22nd, episode 3. Make sure you catch on.
Please do.
This is, I don't know if it's your fan favorite, but she's my fan favorite.
Okay, multiple bags all day, baby.
Get into it, Milan.
Inches after inches.
We love you. Thank you for coming
Thank you
on.
so much, guys.
And we'll keep in touch.
I see you later.
All right, baby. Huh. That's my new bestie. I don't care what nobody say, even if it's just in my head. Like,
she said, call
I know, but I'm just saying, like, y'all got some good people on your show. It's looking to be real good.
Yeah, this episode 2 was good. Episode 1 was good.
I'm very excited. Atlanta's doing a lot of things. You had Trey online doing Love, Sex, and Marriage, chasing Atlanta, and now we got G Status. We got the
Raheem
Trey
Brazil doing Cheetahs, Loves, and Wins.
Fuck it up, Atlanta. We are excited for you guys. North Carolina, we are in the building, by way of Jersey, New York, Georgia, all over the place. But we definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. It was a wonderful show.
Yes, stay tuned. We got a Rainbow Affair magazine interview coming up.
Yes, with Diamond. That's my boo too. Diamond. Yes. Much love.
So that's gonna be lit. Stay tuned for that. We got Fayetteville Pride coming up. So we got a lot of things going. Thank you to Ja and the whole G Status production for this collab. This is amazing. Dope. I'm excited. It's only
going to get better.
It's only going to get bigger and better. Stay tuned. July 22nd, we're back. Stay tuned tomorrow. If you missed it today, we will be back. We will have this on YouTube. So make sure you go subscribe to our YouTube, The Royal Couch. We are on YouTube, so make sure you go subscribe to YouTube.
And one more thing, shout out to Cement Boot Group, music group. We did play their Jammy Jam Drippin' for the theme song tonight. Give y'all new judges. They got a lot of shit going on. Hip hop artists, get it in.
Shout out to my brother, my best. Make sure y'all go to YouTube and go to Cement Boot Music Group's YouTube. Subscribe to them and go watch the Cement Boot music video, lyric video done by
who?
So and what is your brand called?
Lavish Digitals. Get into it or get
so going, any videos, broadcast. I mean, she does commercials, videos, promo. I mean, logos. I mean, she does it all.
I'm an entrepreneur. Hello, this is what we
contact her. Marquis Smith. You know the judge. Kiki. So I love you guys. Thank you.
We love you.
It was an amazing episode.
Till next time. So I love bitches. All these inches, baby.